My name is Hollis Map. I perform around the world, and when I travel, I book with CaribJet.
Call CaribJet now. 100% Grenadian, operating 10 years plus.
Telephone number 439-4444 in Grenada or click caribjet.com. CaribJet, True Blue St. George's, the number one for travel.
Get vaxxed, hey, hey, vaccinated. Get vaxxed, hey, hey, get vaccinated. Vaccinated. So wear your mask, wash your hands, and practice social distance. This is we chance to advance. Come let we fight this COVID at once. So come on let we fall in line. We want to come back to we social life. There is vaccination island wide. So come on let we fight it to protect we and we family.
This is a message from the Grenada Red Cross and the Ministry of Health.
Let's get tough on breed-your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the families, don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop breed-your larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report breed-your larceny, call 300.
Tired of car troubles, high upkeep charges, and unprofessional work? Well, I know a place that can meet all your vehicle needs. 1D's Tire Shop, located on the Maurice Bishop Highway, provides tire change, car wash, vehicle balancing, brake and oil change, inspection services, and tire pressure gauge instant reading. They also stock brand new and English used tires, Ovation brand, ranging from as low as $150, as well as great deals to suit your budget. They deliver the total car care and quality service to customers. Contact them on 458-1614 or 406-3355. They're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily, including weekends. Stop in with your car troubles and leave with your car superbly maintained. 1D's Tire Shop. Excellent service while beating any prices.
For all your shopping needs this Christmas, Q Babies, located on Yonge Street, St. George's, is your one-stop shopping center. New arrivals, gifts, toys, and much more. Q Babies cater for newborn to toddlers. We offer a complete line of furniture and accessories for daycares, books, games, school bags, and stationaries. We can be contacted on 235-3500. Check us out today.
All businesses start small and grow into successful corporations. With a strong team, you can have a strong business. Protect the employees that stand by you with Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan. It's a customizable and affordable health plan for smaller businesses that offers many of the benefits of a large corporate plan. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
This is MTV Evening News for Wednesday, the 22nd of December. In the headlines, top cop Edwin Martin says the bodies found in the boat recently may be connected to a human trafficking ring. Butchers encouraged to follow the correct protocols when slaughtering animals. Works Minister anticipates an end to printry workers' industrial action as government takes steps toward remedying the situation. And in sport, no fans allowed for India's tour of South Africa due to surging COVID-19 cases. We'll have details to those and other stories coming up for you. A look too at the public forecast information. That's right after the break. Stay with us.
Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check your tree lights and outdoor lights for damage each year before you use them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children never to touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside or vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
The first segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
And good evening to you, Tony Julian with the details. According to Grenada's top cop, Edwin Martin, based on forensic analysis, the incident with 7 bodies being found on a boat out at sea by fishermen could be associated with human trafficking or human smuggling that went wrong. Investigations also prove that there was a teenager in the discovery. Let's begin this evening's news coverage with an update on that matter.
The Royal Grenada Police Force has made some headway into the mystery surrounding the discovery of 7 bodies on a boat drifting miles off Carriacou. Fishermen in the area observed the boat between Petit Martinique and Union Island on December 12. According to Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin, the bodies on the boat included teenagers and they may have been from different countries, and the incident could be a case of human smuggling.
As way of an update, you are probably aware by now that we discovered or recovered 7 corpses from that particular vessel, all of which are male persons and 2 of whom we believe to be teenagers. The vessel and the remains have been secured and is currently the subject of an ongoing investigation. To date, from the preliminary digital forensic analysis that has occurred with devices that we retrieved from the vessel, we are led to believe that this incident may have been associated with a human trafficking or human smuggling incident that went horribly wrong.
Commissioner Martin said similar discoveries were made in other Caribbean countries. A boat carrying about 14 bodies, skull and other skeletal remains was discovered drifting in Tobago back in May. He said a collaborative effort will be needed to determine the facts in the case.
This matter requires international collaboration, and therefore we will be seeking the assistance of the Interpol and other law enforcement agencies to support our investigation into this matter. From the preliminary findings, it suggests that multiple countries and multiple nationalities are involved in this incident. Juxtaposed against the fact that there were similar findings and sightings elsewhere in the Caribbean and Central America region supports our belief that this incident can be supported or is believed to be associated rather with human trafficking or human smuggling.
The commissioner told the media that at this point he's unable to give more details from the evidence collected from the boat.
I am sure you, members of the public and members of the media, will fully understand that at this current stage of our investigation into this matter, we will not be able to speak specifically to the details of the evidence collected at this point in time. So I crave your understanding and patience that as we walk through this matter, when it is appropriate, we will obviously update members of the public as is necessary.
Nikita Hostin, MTV News.
Staying with the Royal Grenada Police Force, we find that they're reporting a drop in crime when compared with the year 2020. According to the Commissioner of Police, there's been an overall reduction in crime, and the force has also recorded a reasonable crime-solving rate, as we now hear from Rachel Bain.
2020 seems to be a year when the crime rate in Grenada is on a downward spiral, according to Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin. The information was delivered today at a special press conference by the Royal Grenada Police Force. According to Commissioner Martin, there has been a reduction in homicides in comparison to 2020.
As at the end of October this year, 31st of October, we have seen a 70% contraction in homicides. You probably will recall that there were 17 homicides in 2020 and 5 this year.
The Royal Grenada Police Force, according to Commissioner Martin, while challenged in some ways, did not shy away from its duties of solving crime and serving the people of this country. He said the RGPF has gone above and beyond, and due to officers' diligence, the crime-solving rate has increased.
We are also on track to achieve a 3% total reduction in reported crimes this year. We've also seen a 79% crime-solving rate, and I might hasten to indicate that the RGPF has witnessed over the past 4 years a constant increase in its solving rate.
There has also been a reduction in property crimes, according to the Commissioner.
We have also seen reductions, albeit a 5.5% in property crimes as well. But significant among property crimes is noted a 19% contraction in reported cases of predial larceny. We understand very well how this particular crime affects the farmers of our nation.
16 illegal firearms were confiscated and illegal narcotics with a street value of 9.5 million EC dollars were intercepted. Police also deported 37 illegal immigrants who were involved in criminal activities. While the year has been a successful one for the RGPF, Commissioner Martin highlights that there are areas in which the force is challenged.
Notwithstanding those efforts, we do have a couple of challenging areas where we require continued public and stakeholder support. And those areas are sexual and violent crimes. As it relates to sexual crimes, while we are seeing marginal reductions in rape, incest, and sex with persons between the ages of 13 and 16, we have seen an increase in indecent assault and sexual assaults. Certainly, the reduction stated here in my mind is insignificant in the context that any one such crime is one too much, as it marks to the disrespect and violence against our women and children in society.
For MTV News, Rachel Bain.
Works Minister Nolan Cox says he does not anticipate further protest action by printry workers following a walkthrough and meeting at that department earlier today. On Monday, the workers, together with the Public Workers Union, or PWU, commenced a 1-hour per day protest outside the office, calling on the government to address the health and safety hazards of the building. Minister Cox gives the assurance, though, that as early as Friday, contractors will be on the premises as they seek to address the problems of that building.
They were having some challenges in terms of leaks on the roof. And we've been working to see how we can have those remedied as quickly as possible. So I had a walkthrough this morning to get an appreciation, first-hand view of the situation at hand. So we are going to have it remedied. We're going to have contractors here as soon as Friday to look at the work to be done. And we say within the next 2 to 3 weeks, this should be completed.
Cox believes that all parties involved are on the same page and therefore industrial action will no longer be necessary.
I think that in earnest, they recognize that we are moving with the work, so we do not anticipate any further industrial action in that regard. We have given a clear indication as to what we are going to do, and they expect to see the prospective contractors here on Friday, who will be coming to do the walkthrough. So I think that is a clear indication on our part that we are going to have this remedied.
Our news team contacted the public relations officer of the Public Workers Union, Daisy Hazard, who said that while they are pleased with the assurance given by the government that this is not an indication to end industrial action, as the concerns are not new.
What we will not do is ramp up or scale up industrial action too much. But we will continue with some soft industrial action to ensure that the commitments that we are being spoken to about now, that those commitments are followed upon and that they actually happen.
According to Hazard, the assurance given is to remedy one challenge, but here are other major concerns which need attention at the printery.
So far, the solutions that are being offered only speak to the situation with water getting into the building. That is one major problem. The other major problem is the lack of an extractor fan. The other major problem is the presence of mold, or what appears to be mold in the building. So even if the roof is done, it still means that there is moisture and there is stuff that needs to be dealt with inside of the building. The ceiling tiles in the building are all bad. So again, those would have to be dealt with.
One health official is encouraging those who will be engaged in the act of backyard slaughtering of animals for meat this Christmas season to desist from engaging in such practices without first contacting the Ministry of Health so the proper inspections can be made. We get more on this from Troy Gill.
As is customary during the Christmas season, livestock owners engage in the practice of backyard slaughtering of animals in anticipation of the increase in the sale of meats during that time. However, the practice is not encouraged for health and safety reasons, and according to Acting Chief Environmental Health Officer Kenny James, individuals must alert health authorities so the necessary inspection can be made.
Backyard slaughtering mostly occur during this time of the year, the Christmas time, where you have a lot of abundance of animals being slaughtered. What the law says about this, that if you are to do any backyard slaughtering, you must give the Ministry of Health at least 24 hours notice so that we can carry out our ante-mortem inspection. But you also must give the veterinary division within the Ministry of Agriculture notice that you are slaughtering an animal.
He says inspection is a necessary procedure that will determine the state of the animal to determine if it is safe for consumption.
It is important to have those inspections done because it will give an idea of the state of the animal, whether it is fit for slaughtering. Because you do not want persons to be slaughtering animals that are unfit.
Once inspected and passed, the meat will be stamped accordingly, James says.
That meat is wholesome and fit for human consumption. We put a stamp on it that will certify that this meat has been inspected by the Environmental Division or the public health inspector, and it is fit for consumption.
The conditions under which the meat is being slaughtered must also be approved, James says, and there are certain requirements that must be met.
Backyard slaughtering, most persons do not have the necessary requirements, I should say, as it relates to slaughtering of animal. So backyard slaughtering is always a risk. For instance, to slaughter an animal under hygienic condition, first you need to have a surface that is easily cleanable. Also need to have a steady water supply.
He encouraged consumers to do their own inspection and to avoid purchasing meat that is left out in the open for more than 2 hours. For MTV News, I am Troy Gill.
With work ongoing at the St. George's Meat Market, Minister Nolan Cox says although the project there is not 100% complete, that they are pleased to announce that butchers and those selling meat products will be able to use the facility at its current stage. The cooling facility is among the items which will be available for the meat vendors.
The work is not completed as yet. However, whatever work that is done is going to be make available to the persons who are using the market, the farmers, the butchers, so at the cold storage they can store their stuff there in the meantime. But we have some more work to do there. We are happy to get the cold storage up and running so that the butchers can store their meat there in the meantime, especially for this busy holiday season.
So, of course, the Christmas season is here, and people are naturally buzzing around the town, shopping and gathering goodies. It is the first Christmas that Grenadians will be spending with ease of restriction and without a curfew since the COVID outbreak. We took our cameras to the streets to speak with people about their plans for Christmas 2021.
Yet another busy day in the streets of St. George's as people went about their Christmas shopping. The MTV News team took its cameras to the streets and spoke to a few shoppers to find out how the season is shaping up for them. Many expressed a thanks for life, particularly as the country recently came out of its COVID wave, where about 200 lives were lost.
I'm pretty much happy to be alive because I could be by L'Aqua. I could be in the hospital, but I'm right here. But the only problem that I have is that no money is coming around financially.
Well, it's okay now, but it could have been a little better, comparing from last year to this year, Last year was a little better due to with the COVID and thing, But the grace of God, we're going to make it through.
And I want to thank God for seeing me through. The year is not ended as yet, but seeing me through, I know I will see the rest of the year. And the Christmas season is shaping up fairly all right. I am not making any big fuss for Christmas because for me, every day is Christmas.
And with the ease of restrictions and somewhat an economic lift, some say things seem to be looking up.
People spending a little money and things, though we ain't getting nothing in the market, but the stores and things getting something.
And people shopping, I can't complain from last week. The amount of things I see people go up with TV, they go up with music box, groceries, carpets, because they've been living this stuff here. And for me personally, I will not tell a lie to the nation, it's good for me.
Students shaping up pretty all right, compared to last year. Last year was kind of slow, around this kind of time. Well, as usual, Christmas is out in my Brazil. But comparing to the past, well, say at least the last 2 years, this year looking pretty all right.
However, they warn others not to take advantage of the freedom we have now, but to ensure that they follow the protocols and be safe.
Hope the people take it safe, you understand? Due to the restriction and everything, we still have to follow the protocols, you understand? And our lives are involved,
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
Catholic priest Father Sean Doggett is encouraging Grenadians to share with the less fortunate this Yuletide season. According to Father Sean, COVID-19 has been destroying economies. Therefore, it's important for those who may have extra to share with those who are less fortunate. Rachel Bain has more.
While some are looking forward to 2021 Christmas, others are not too keen due to the financial constraints brought on by the pandemic. They are unable to celebrate as they normally would. Catholic priest Sean Doggett has a few words of encouragement for Grenadians. The priest is encouraging Grenadians who have more than others to share with them. Christmas, he says, is about love.
The rest of us who are in a position to indulge a little bit, that it's our duty to show love to them and to reach out to them and bring some of that joy into their lives by sharing the good things that God has blessed us with, sharing those things with them so that they do not feel unloved, but that even though, you know, somebody you may not know very well personally, may not have a personal relationship with, maybe not your relative or your close friend, but still to reach out, and as many groups and churches and organizations do, and bring something of that joy to those people who may be feeling sad or vulnerable or lonely or ill at this time.
The joy of Christmas, Father Duggett says, is not about the festivities.
The joy of Christmas should not depend upon all-night parties and a lot of alcohol to drink and drunkenness and loud noise, but on the fact that we are loved. God is love. But remember, the cause of the joy is the fact that we are loved. And even if you feel lonely and you are missing the company of people whom you love and you wish they could have come and they could be with you and you cannot because of COVID, still rejoice and be glad, because love can bridge even thousands of miles and also bridge time. So joy to the world because of love.
Celebrating Christmas 2021 will not be business as usual, and Father Duggett is imploring Grenadians to follow the protocols.
No celebration really is normal, I suppose, but no, we should certainly be more restrained in our socializing than we have been, because this thing passes from one person to another, and we don't want somebody can have it and not have any symptoms and still give it to others, especially to those who are vulnerable, like old people or people who may have a condition which makes them very vulnerable to this. So we have to be restrained in our socializing.
For MTV News, Rachel Bain.
Our first segment there for you of the Evening News Wednesday. We'll be back with more after the break.
The first segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now, it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
It's the season to give, and Granlec invites you to give a gift of love and light to someone in our community who has been challenged by COVID-19. Make your account current and nominate someone for a chance to win. 200 winners will be gifted with a $400 grocery voucher or a $75 electricity voucher. If we select your entry, you too will win. Visit our website or Facebook page for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Promotion runs November 24th to December 24th. Give a gift from Granlec this holiday.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 $1,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
For all your shopping needs this Christmas, Q Babies, located on Yonge Street, St. George's, is your one-stop shopping center. New arrivals, gifts, toys, and much more. Q Babies cater for newborn to toddlers. We offer a complete line of furniture and accessories for daycares, books, games, school bags, and stationaries. We can be contacted on 235-3500. Check us out today.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the Communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the Communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with joy.
Welcome back. Fisher folk, particularly those who have fishing trawlers catching large amounts of fish, are still complaining about the lack of export facilities. However, according to Fisheries Senator Roderick Sinclair, they understand the concerns and challenges, but he can assure them that efforts are being made to work on this issue.
Senator for Fisheries and Agriculture, Roderick Sinclair, says they understand the plights of the fisherfolk who want to get their produce exported, but the authorities are looking at different alternatives, particularly for those who use Amerijet services. According to him, a meeting was recently held with the Minister as well as other exporters, looking at other options.
I mean, if you listen Minister of Tourism, she spoke about the committee that she's had a meeting with myself and Minister of Agriculture, Minister of Fisheries, and exporters and stuff like that, looking at options. And there is some other follow-up coming out of that session. Some of the guys doing their own chatter. We're looking at alternative approaches to the emergency situation.
This meeting, he believes, brought about some promising solutions. But people must remember that it is not something that will happen overnight. St. Clair noted that the cost factor to charter these planes is something that is also being looked at.
The solution is not that I just go and get a plane like that, and if even those big exporters scratching their head to pay the extra price. So it's not so simple as that.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hoston.
ICT specialist within the Ministry of Education and cybersecurity advocate Jervis Dabrio is warning the public to refrain from posting pictures of new purchases online this Christmas season. In a recent interview with MTV News, Dabrio said this practice of uploading pictures or videos of items in the home can alert thieves browsing social media and thereby resulting in burglary.
Be careful about posting the pictures of the expensive Christmas presents online, all right? You do not want the bad actors, whether it's local thieves or so out there, knowing exactly what you now have in the house as Christmas presents, whether it's a new gaming console, a brand new TV, maybe new phones for everybody, whatever it is, don't post it. And I'm sure the police they will give that advice as well.
He further stated that the simple act of placing the wrappings or empty boxes that contain new purchases outside the home can also attract thieves.
You buy a new 65-inch TV, there is no reason for you to put that big box outside the house 2-3 days before the garbage truck pass. Really what you're doing is advertising that there is a 65-inch or bigger TV in the house, or a brand new PlayStation, or whatever it is. So just don't. The garbage truck will be passing, let's say Wednesday morning at around 6:30. It makes sense, to put things in place so, you're able to just get it right on there and not leave it as, advertisement for the people who might pass by.
The Royal Grenada Police Force is seeking the assistance of the public in locating Sheldon Rubin, alias Zab, a 40-year-old of Pearl, St. Andrew. Rubin is wanted by the Criminal Investigation Department, or CID, Grenville, for questioning. And that's in relation to a report of housebreaking and stealing. He is 5 feet 8 inches high, of slim build, dark in complexion, with dark brown eyes. Anyone seeing Sheldon Rubin or having any information in relation to his whereabouts is being asked to contact the Criminal Investigation Department at 440-3921 or 439-5583. You can also call the police emergency at 911. Police hotline at 444-1958, or simply call the nearest police station. Merry Christmas, Grenada, and great wishes for 2022. As we share with you now our final publication before Christmas, and we advise you to be careful while you enjoy the holidays. In this week's online Grenada Informer, we share with you: has Madam Justice crossed the line? Chinese ambassador brings joy to the elderly and children. Queen's Park Rangers retain national under-19 title. And from the Sister Isles, businessmen experienced downturn in sales. Parang a success. Police will be vigilant over the Christmas season. Stories of those items and more in the latest edition of the Grenada Informer. You're watching the MTV Evening News. Your weekly health feature is coming up.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year.
gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with joy.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Now you love Super 6
even more.
With more money to the jackpot galore.
Play more, win more.
Have more fun. With more jackpot money, Super 6 is my number one. With the new and improved Super 6 game.
The jackpot keep growing and growing and growing.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game. Super 6, bigger jackpots, more chances to win.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do three things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
It's the season for sorrel. A sweet drink sorrel. It's the season for sorrel. A sweet drink sorrel.
Your favorite flavored soft drink now comes in a limited edition sorrel flavor. Enjoy a cool sorrel sweet drink this Christmas. Available in 591 ml packet sizes. Sweet drink, we drink.
It's the season for sorrel. A sweet drink sorrel.
Proudly produced in Grenada by the Grenada Bottling Company Limited.
Tired of car troubles, high upkeep charges, and unprofessional work? Well, I know a place that can meet all your vehicle needs. 1D's Tire Shop, located on the Maurice Bishop Highway, provides tire change, car wash, vehicle balancing, brake and oil change, inspection services, and tire pressure gauge instant reading. They also stock brand new and English used tires, Ovation brands, ranging from as low as $150, as well as great deals to suit your budget. They deliver the total car care and quality service to customers. Contact them on 458-1614 or 406-3355. They're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily, including weekends. Stop in with your car troubles and leave with your car superbly maintained. 1D's Tire Shop. Excellent service while beating any prices.
As you celebrate this festive season, beware of mixing alcohol with energy drinks. Studies show that this combo triples your risk of getting drunk and inhibits your brain's ability to tell that you've had enough. Alcohol is a depressant, while the caffeine in energy drinks act as a stimulant. When you mix the two, you'll feel the stimulant effects of the caffeine more strongly, and this can mask the effects of alcohol. You may not feel drunk, but your body is experiencing the effects of alcohol, so your balance and judgment are affected. Remember, the best option is drinking little or no alcohol this holiday season. Put safety first. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
Thinking of what the perfect gift will be this Christmas? Gift yourself or a loved one with a mattress from Dean's this Christmas. Get 10% off on all size and make of mattresses. Find the perfect mattress for your sleeping pattern, whether firm or soft. We have the quality and prices to suit everyone's needs. Make the right choice this Christmas by calling 440-3240 or WhatsApp 419-9036. Season's greetings from the management and staff at Dean's Mattress, where quality is never compromised.
Health-wise, and MTV News comes to you compliments Sunrise Diagnostic Center.
Need quality medical service, professional and warm laboratory experience? Tired of waiting days for your lab results to make diagnosis? You have found your solution at Sunrise Diagnostic Center, located at Unit Number 9, New NIS Building, Melville Street, St. George's, and Canal Road, Grenville, St. Andrew, in the hub of the town, catering to your medical needs. Private, accurate, and confidential laboratory service with same-day results. Walk in or schedule your ultrasound with results with 24 to 48 hours. Our opening hours in St. George's are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on Canal Road, Mondays to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Open on Sundays and public holidays for emergency calls only. 24-hour on-call service is available for emergency laboratory purposes. We meet you where you are, home or office. Special group rates are available. For more information, you can contact us today.
Welcome back. For today's Health-Wise, Nutrition, Education and Promotion Coordinator Charisse Bristol continues to remind Grenadians as they engage in the baking of cakes and other goodies this Christmas season to remember to reduce the amount of added sugar in the preparation process, and especially those who are diabetic or most at risk of developing non-communicable diseases.
What can persons do to reduce the amount of sugar that they actually put in the preparation process when making their fruit cakes and their black cake or whatever cakes it is trending around the festive season?
Right, good. And yes, another dish as, a favorite, people's favorite, the black cake, or maybe a cherry cake or a plain cake. Whatever cake it is, just know that the sugar content can really affect your condition. So if you're a person living with diabetes, that quantity of sugar in that slice of cake that you're making can affect your blood sugar reading. Depends on how much you're using, how much slices you're indulging in, how many times for the day. So you can really reduce your blood sugar spikes by this way. You can try using less sugar when preparing the cake. So if your recipe calls for half cup and that is just for yourself, go use a quarter cup then, right? So you reduce it by half. So use quarter cup instead of the half. Then what you can do, not use any sugar. Use the dried fruits instead. So you get your fiber from there, which helps to really control the spike in blood sugar. But the dried fruits, they're concentrated in sugar. So still the portion would be much less, but still you'll get the sweetness. Then we look at the slices. Am I going to have some cake and juice? Am I going to have cake, juice, and some bread with some jam? All these would add up to the sugar content, and eventually your blood sugar will be elevating and rising. So what you can do is have your slice of cake. So a small, a 2-inch slice, 2x4 slice of cake. Small enough. If you have a well-controlled blood sugar reading, that's good, and have it during the morning time or when you're most active, because you want this to be used up. Now when you have that, don't bother have a glass of juice with it. Have maybe a glass of water, right? Or none added to maybe a cup of hot beverage or tea, and that there you have less sugar in your meal. Any other items that you have, I would suggest, like if it's a meal for lunch, have your lunch with your vegetables, your meat, and your your staple, which can be rice, which can be maybe provision. Then after finishing, you can have it as a dessert. So after the meal, don't start having that sugar spike food and then eat your food.
And still ahead on the MTV News Wednesday, we'll have the regional roundup coming up.
Health-wise at MTV News came to you compliments Sunrise Diagnostic Center.
Need quality medical service, professional and warm laboratory experience? Tired of waiting days for your lab results to make diagnosis? You have found your solution at Sunrise Diagnostic Center, located at Unit Number 9, New NIS Building, Melville Street, St. George's, and Canal Road, Grenville, St. Andrew, in the hub of the town, catering to your medical needs. Private, accurate, and confidential laboratory service with same-day results. Walk in or schedule your ultrasound with results with 24 to 48 hours. Our opening hours in St. George's are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on Canal Road, Mondays to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Open on Sundays and public holidays for emergency calls only. 24-hour on-call service is available for emergency laboratory purposes. We meet you where you are, home or office. Special group rates are available. For more information, you can contact us today.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Arizo Credit Union wishes you a joyous and peaceful Christmas. May you and your loved ones continue to be safe as you enjoy the festive season.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Arizo Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
We're here to make you happy, 'cause that's what we do.
Welcome back. It's now time for this evening's regional roundup.
Good evening with tonight's MTV Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James, a traveller who visited Jamaica on a short-term stay at a resort and flew out has been confirmed to have the Omicron variant of COVID-19. This was disclosed at a press conference by Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton. Tufton said that it is reasonable to assume that the strain is in Jamaica. He appealed to Jamaicans not to panic, but to heighten their adherence to prevention protocols. He said this is especially important in light of the Christmas season. The Antigua and Barbuda government says there will be no fetes allowed in the country during the Christmas holidays amid fears of the Omicron variant of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Health Minister Maureen Joseph, speaking on ABS television, said the risk profile would be significantly elevated from having an event with 300 patrons at the same time with the removal of the state of emergency and curfew as of Friday this week. Joseph said by taking the decision to lift the state of emergency and the daily curfew, the onus is now on the individual to adhere to every protocol, such as wearing masks, social distancing and washing hands in an effort to prevent the spread of the virus. Health officials in Texas have announced that it recorded the first death related to the Omicron COVID-19 variant. This is believed to be the first known recorded Omicron death in the United States. Harris County health officials would only say the victim was a man in his 50s who was unvaccinated and had underlying health conditions. Public health officials do not think Omicron is more virulent than previous variants, but they do say in general vaccination and a booster shot when eligible appears to lower your risk for severe illness. More in this report from KHOU 11.
Feels like deja vu yet again. The Omicron variant increasing hospitalizations among adults and children too.
An upward trajectory that is steeper than anything we've seen previously during this pandemic.
Texas Children says hospitalizations for those under 18 have more than doubled in the past 4 days. This while the go-to antibody treatments may be less potent against the new variant. The drug makers say they're working to develop new Omicron targeting treatments, but those aren't expected to launch for several months. Today, the county raised the COVID-19 threat level back to orange.
At this level, unvaccinated residents need to minimize contact with others, avoiding any medium or large gatherings.
And restaurants are feeling it too. Dandelion Cafe is one of several shutting down. Battling the virus herself, owner Sarah Lieberman says a third of employees tested positive.
Like it happened in like 2, maybe 3 days at the most, where we were like, this is it. It's really, if we stay open another day, the whole staff could be infected.
Clifton James, MTV Regional Roundup.
This is MTV News. We'll be right back with you after the break.
The third segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Ariza Credit Union wishes you a joyous and peaceful Christmas. May you and your loved ones continue to be safe as you enjoy the festive season.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
We're here to make you happy, 'cause that's what we do.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4 every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere.
promised you, and now it's time to deliver. St. Louis UPVC is finally open for business. Look for the blue building marked St. Louis UPVC number 21 Frequenter Industrial Park. At St. Louis UPVC, we manufacture durable push-up windows, sliding windows, projected windows, and casement windows. You can also purchase sliding doors. Our products are manufactured with up to 1/2-inch impact glass, with 21 different types of glass to choose from. Windows can be customized to your specifications. Free delivery island-wide. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Feel free to call us at 439-6538 for more information.
Holy Natural Spring Water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Coming up in this evening's sporting highlights, no fans allowed for India's tour of South Africa. That's due to surging COVID-19 cases. Details to that and other developments coming up for you.
Man. My name is Hollis Map. I perform around the world. When I travel, I book with CaribJet.
Call CaribJet now. 100% Grenadian, operating 10 years plus.
Telephone number 439-4444 in Grenada or click caribjet.com. CaribJet, True Blue St. George's, the #1 for travel.
Sporting fans, a special evening to you, and we now join Rachel Bain for this evening's highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Antigua and Barbuda under-17 women's football team racked up a convincing 7-2 victory over Grenada when they met in the first of 2 warm-up matches at the Grenada National Stadium on Sunday. Monica Bird led the young Benna girls with a hat-trick, while Gabrielle De Souza netted twice. Ajana Martin and Kevonica James each scored once in the huge victory. However, the young Antiguans were bettered 2 days before they fell 4-2 to the QPR All-Star team. The trip was organized as part of efforts to provide matches for both teams after the Antigua squad was forced to pull out of CONCACAF qualifiers at the IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, USA in October. The matches also provide welcome preparations for the Grenada team as they will play in the next round of qualifiers. Faced with a busy 2022 schedule amid ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Cricket West Indies says managing risk will be a key factor for the organization over the coming months in determining the success of its international commitments. Both the senior men and women's Caribbean side have been active throughout 2021 and will be confronted with an even busier schedule in 2022 with the women's 15-over World Cup set for New Zealand and the men's 2020 World Cup scheduled for Australia. The under-19 side, dubbed the Rising Stars, will also compete in the ICC Under-19 World Cup starting next month in the Caribbean, further adding to an already complex international itinerary for the CWI. However, Chief Executive Johnny Graves said the regional governing body was already braced for the challenges associated with staging multiple tours during a pandemic, but believed it could do so while protecting the health and safety of players and officials. Benjamin Mendy has been charged with a further count of rape. Manchester City defender had already been charged with 6 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault and has been held in custody since his arrest in August. Mendy was charged initially in relation to alleged attacks between October 2020 and August 2021. In November, he was charged with 2 additional counts of rape alleged to have taken place in the same time span. On Wednesday, Mendy, along with co-defendant Louise Shatamaturi, appeared in court for a pre-trial hearing. The court appearance resulted in reporting restrictions on the new charge, which was made earlier in December, being lifted. And that has brought us to the end of MTV's Evening Sports. I am Rachel Bain.
Thank you, Rachel. And you're watching the MTV Evening News. We'll have the public forecast information coming up for you, and then a recap of the top stories.
MTV Weather is brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
We've been down, but not out. It is hard, but we persevere together. Each of us has a role in Grenada's successful recovery, nourishing our families, guiding our children, caring for our communities, energizing our lives. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Wednesday evening, viewers, and once again with the nighttime weather forecast, I'm meteorologist Wayne Williams. After a bit of morning cloudiness, mostly sunny conditions occurred throughout the Eastern Caribbean, especially here in Grenada. We did see 1 or 2 brief showers. However, most of the showers around the region were concentrated over Trinidad and Tobago. A strong frontal system moving over the central part of Cuba is going to continue to bring some thunderstorms there to the eastern portion of Cuba and to Jamaica on Thursday. Close at home, some cloudiness still existing over Trinidad. Is bringing more showers there, but bulk of it is to the south of Grenada. Strong winds and just some shallow patches of clouds are going to continue affecting the Eastern Caribbean, including us here at home. Tonight's forecast is for generally fair and windy conditions. Just about a 30% chance of any showers. Winds are going to be east-north easterly between 12 and 22 miles per hour with a minimum temperature of around 23. The moon is up. It will set at 9:07 in the morning and rise again at 8:51 tomorrow night. Mostly fair skies on Thursday. The winds remain very strong, going to generate some choppy to rough seas. They're going to come in from the east and northeast between 12 and 28 miles per hour. The waves will be in the range of 7 to 10 feet, so if you have to venture far from port, exercise extreme caution. The sun is going to rise at 6:23 and set at 5:48. It's still going to be hot on Thursday. A high of 34 will feel more like 38. Isolated showers in the forecast for Port of Spain with fair skies in Bridgetown. Both cities will experience gusty winds. Thunderstorms in Kingston, sunny in Miami, mostly sunny in New York, and cloudy in London. Here at home, Friday will bring generally fair conditions also, but on Saturday and Sunday we could see a slight increase in cloudiness with the possibility of some showers at that time. The fair skies will return from Monday onwards. That's it for Wednesday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Remember, you can join me again on Thursday.
MTV Weather was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Top cop Edwin Martin says the bodies found in the boat recently may be connected to a human trafficking ring. Butchers being encouraged to follow the correct protocol when slaughtering animals. Works Minister anticipating an end to printry workers' industrial action as government takes steps to remedy that situation. And in sport, no fans allowed for India's tour of South Africa due to surging COVID-19 cases. This has been the latest evening news, this time round, of course, for Wednesday. On behalf of the news and production departments, I'm Tony Julian. We all thank you for watching, and we wish you a good night.
Christmas, the NLA is ensuring that 100 lotto players have ham and wine on their dinner table. Wow! And you can get yours for next to nothing. Just enter $6 worth of non-winning $3 scratch tickets at any agent Tri-Island-wide for chances at winning in the NLA's Scratch, Ham and Wine, the limited edition promotion. The more you enter, the more chances you have of winning hams and wines. On December 22nd, the NLA will draw 4 winners in each parish, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Must be 18 or older to participate.
Hello viewers and listeners, this is the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Pick 3 evening draw. It is Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. Supervising the draw, Ms. Giselle Alexander. She is representing PKF Accountants and Business Advisors. A quick reminder, as usual, there are 4 different bet types in this game from which you can choose. They're called inline, mix, pair, and backup. It pays to play Daily Pick 3, so of course have your tickets close by, and let's see if you are tonight's lucky winner. Good luck to you. Alright, so here we go. Our first number for tonight. 2, the second number. 6, the final number. 2. Alright, so just to recap for the benefit of first number is 2, that's followed by 6, and the final number is 2. Once again, 2, 6, and 2. Congratulations, of course, if you are tonight's lucky winner. The Playway Draw comes up next. We'll see you soon.
This Christmas, the NLA is ensuring that 100 lotto players have ham and wine on their dinner table. Wow! And you can get yours for next to nothing. Just enter $6 worth of non-winning $3 scratch tickets at any agent Tri-Island-wide for chances at winning in the NLA's Scratch, Ham and Wine, the limited edition promotion. The more you enter, the more chances you have of winning hams and wines. On December 22nd, the NLA will draw 4 winners in each parish, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Must be 18 or older to participate.
Hello once again, this is the National Lotteries Authority's Playway Evening Draw for today, Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. Back with me once again, Ms. Giselle Alexander, representing PKF Accountants and Business Advisors. So in this game, you can bet from $1 up to $10, or you can bet in increments on any number or dream symbol of your choice, and being with a chance to win 24 times the amount you bet. So that's $24 for every $1 spent. Value your dreams and win your way with Playway. Let's see if you are a lucky winner. Good luck to you. So check your tickets on Playway number 4 tonight. That number is 24. Once again, our Playway number 4 tonight is 2424. That represents a strong man. So congratulations if you are a lucky winner. Stay with us. The Daily Cash 4 is up next. We'll see you soon.
This Christmas, the NLA is ensuring that 100 lotto players have ham and wine on their dinner table. Wow! And you can get yours for next to nothing. Just enter $6 worth of non-winning $3 scratch tickets at any agent Tri-Island-wide for chances at winning in the NLA's Scratch, Ham and Wine, the limited edition promotion. The more you enter, the more chances you have of winning hams and wines. On December 22nd, the NLA will draw 4 winners in each parish, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Must be 18 or older to participate.
Okay, so we're back with you. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Cash 4 evening draw. It is Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson, and with me once again, Ms. Giselle Alexander. She's representing PKF Accountants and Business Advisors. In this particular game, you can choose any number from 0 to 9 in any of the 11 bet types offered. The tickets cost as little as $1, except backup, which costs $2. More plays, bigger prizes. So let's play Daily Cash 4. Good luck to you. Okay, here we go. Your tickets goes by your first number for tonight. 1, the second number. 3, next number. 4, final number. 5. Alright, so just to recap for your benefit, our first number is 1, that's followed by 3, the next number 4, the final is 5. 1, 3, 4, and 5. If you are a lucky winner, of course, congratulations to you. Stay with us, the Lotto draw comes up shortly. We're playing for $46,000. We'll see you real soon.
This Christmas, the NLA is ensuring that 100 Lotto players have ham and wine on their dinner table. Wow! And you can get yours for next to nothing. Just enter $6 worth of non-winning $3 scratch tickets at any agent Tri-Island-wide. 4 chances at winning in the NLA's Scratch, Ham and Wine, the limited edition promotion. The more you enter, the more chances you have of winning hams and wines. On December 22nd, the NLA will draw 4 winners in each parish, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Must be 18 or older to participate.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Draw number 3303 for today, Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. Supervising the draw, Miss Giselle Alexander. She is representing PKF Accountants and Business Advisors. So we're playing for $46,000 tonight. But of course, before we select our 5 winning numbers, we will select the free ticket letter. Tickets close by. Our free ticket letter for tonight is M as in money. Check to see if that matches the letter on your ticket. If it does, of course, you can claim your free ticket at your outlet of purchase. So we'll now select tonight's 5 winning numbers for $46,000. Good luck to you. And here we go, our first number for tonight. That number is 11, tonight's second number. 24, the third number. 14, tonight's fourth number. 25, and our fifth and final number. That number is 2. Alright, so let's just recap for your benefit, starting with the free ticket letter. That is M as in money. And our 5 winning numbers for $46,000 are 11, 11, 24, 24, 14, 14, 25, 25, and 202. So congratulations if you are a lucky winner tonight. Continue supporting the National Lotteries Authority. Have a great night.
Maximize your advertising dollar. Admire your growth. Only with MTV, Magic FM, and the Grenada Informer. Contact our marketing department on 440-8171 or 444-1413.
Let's get tough on breed larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
The best option is drinking little or no alcohol this holiday season. Here are some tips to limit your alcohol consumption. Mix your own drinks so you can monitor how much you are drinking. The recommendation is no more than 1 drink a day for women and 2 for men. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach. Alternate alcoholic drinks with non-alcoholic ones. Drink slowly and stick with drinks that have lower alcohol content. The best option option is drinking little or no alcohol this holiday season. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
William Kingston Mitchell of Grandon St. George passed away on Saturday, 4th December 2021 at the age of 68. He was the husband of Bernadette Mitchell, son of Sybil Mitchell, father of Charleston, Ryan, Jenny and Leston in Trinidad, grandfather of 5, great-grandfather of 1, brother of Joseph Cato in England and Unita in the USA, nephew of Pearl Braffett, son-in-law of Rita and Twine, uncle of many including Marcia in Tortola, Siobhan Brown and Royce, brother-in-law of Kim Mitchell and Yvonne Jones. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Joy Elias and family, Martin and Colin Simmons, the Phillip family of Belmont, Bosco and cousin Anwil, the Mitchell family of Cafe and Caliste, the Antwine family of St. David, Kelvin Howell and family, Philomena and family, Dr. Spencer and Irvington Gibbs, Lydia and Finbar Byam, Rondell and family, the Barrott family, Megas and the boys, members of the South Stars Steel Orchestra, and friends and neighbors in Trinidad, Brooklyn, the Limes, Grandons, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late William Kingston Mitchell of Grandon St. George will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to LaCour Brothers Funeral Homes. Nita Elizabeth Walters, née Greenwich, affectionately known as Dimples of Windsor Forest, St. David, who resided in Trinidad, passed away on Saturday, 11th December 2021, at the age of 83. Left to mourn are her children David Greenwich in Grenada, Lennox, Michael, Karen, Suzanne Walters, and Nerissa Cordner, all in Trinidad. Stepson Aaron Moore in the USA. 16 grandchildren and 19 great-grands in Grenada and Trinidad. Sister of Agnes Sajas in the USA, Denise DeCoto, Lawrence Greenwich, also known as Dick, Randolph Greenwich, also known as Prese, and Dominic Greenwich in Grenada, Thomas Greenwich in England, and Lincoln and Rudolph Greenwich in Trinidad. Many nieces and nephews in Grenada, Trinidad, the USA, Canada, and England. Brothers-in-law Reginald DeCoto and Alvin Aline. Sisters-in-law Amelia, Yvonne Greenwich, and Donna Howe. Many relatives, close and dear friends, including Jean Samuel in Grenada and Calvin Joseph in the USA, the Greenwich, Walters, Boot, Telesford, Mackenzie, Mitchell, Jeffrey, Williams, Lee, Quashie, and McNichol families, and friends and neighbours of Windsor Forest, St. David, and in Trinidad. The funeral of the late Nita Elizabeth Walters, née Greenwich, affectionately known as Dimples of Windsor Forest St. David, who resided in Trinidad, will take place in Trinidad. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Alma Elizabeth Thomas Nebola of Grand Bras St. Andrew, who resided at Ballast Ground St. George and Mirabeau St. Andrew, passed away on Friday 10th December 2021 at the age of 85. She was the mother of Monica Alexander, Aaron Thomas, also known as Revo, Bertrand Thomas, also known as Parrot, and Terence Thomas, grandmother of Tricia McIntosh, Michelle, Lauren, Donald, Kimberly Thomas, Bintha, Trina, Terrine, and Terrick, great-grandmother of 6, sister of Brenda Bowler, mother-in-law of Michelle Thomas and Paula John, sister-in-law of O'Brien Cecil, grandmother-in-law of 4, aunt of many including Mervyn, Udine, Carlton, Carlin Thomas, Myra, Roslyn, and Deborah. Other close relatives and friends including Delly and Ronald Jessamy, Dorothy Paris, Mr. and Mrs. Randolph Cape, the Bowler, Thomas, Nanku, and Ringham families, the pastor and members of the Mirabeau Seventh-day Adventist Church, and friends and neighbors of Grand Bras, Ballast Ground, and Mirabeau. The funeral service for the late Alma Elizabeth Thomas Nebola of Grand Bras St. Andrew, who resided at Ballast Ground St. George and Mirabeau St. Andrew, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Jimmy John, also known as Kiki or Is True, of New Hampshire St. George, died on Monday, December 6, 2021, at the age of 62. Left to cherish his memory are his beloved mother, Sybil Roberts, his only daughter, Keishelle Anderson, 6 sisters and 5 brothers, Marion, Cheryl, Donomy, Margaret, Odette, Venice, Dominic, Michael, Danny, Wilmac, and Derek, grandson Ethan Lewis, aunts Yvette, Molly, Wilma, Joyce, and Irene, uncles Jerome Telesford, Saga, and Rupert, sister-in-law Dr. Roxanne Roberts, many nieces and nephews including Basil Williams, Wintley, Cornell, Rommel, Randall, Trammell, Emil, and Tyree. Other relatives and friends too numerous to mention. The funeral service and interment of the late Jimmy John, also known as Kiki or Is True, of New Hampshire St. George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Aldwin James Mitchell, also known as Coot, and Brother Mitch, of Happy Hill, who resided at Tempe St. George, a former building contractor, passed away on Wednesday, 8th December 2021, at the age of 73. He was the husband of Gemma Mitchell, father of Aldwin Mitchell in the UK, Karen Mitchell Antwine, and Cathian Mitchell Victor, grandfather of Razim, Che and Reba Mitchell, Nubia and Neriah Victor, Shamar Chetram, and Isaac Francis Batiste, great-grandfather of 10, brother of Bernadette Etris Mitchell and Thomas Davis Mitchell in the USA, uncle of 17 including Glenroy, Lima, Bevan, Maureen, Corrine, and Kitson Mitchell, Vanessa Francis, and Denisa Amedi, father-in-law of Kenneth Victor, Clevroy Entwine, and Amanda Mitchell in the UK, adopted father of Martin Massa Haynes, nephew of Emmanuel Mitchell in the USA, brother-in-law of Superintendent Yuso Pear, Hilary Joseph, Inspector Alfred Pear, Nicholas and Mabel Johnson, Dave, Dale-Ann, and Carol Pear, grand-uncle of many. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends, including Julian Neptune, Dr. the Right Honourable Keith Mitchell, Cynthia Charles and family, Emily Joseph and family, Sylvia Stanislaus and family, Doyle Mitchell and family of Paraclete, Anne and Michael Entwine, Lynn James and husband in Sweden, Ida Marisho and family, Valerie Williams and family, Babsy Frederick and family, Roy Pascal and family, his staff, the Mitchell families of Willis and Happy Hill, members of the Archibald Avenue Church of Christ and Churches of Christ in Grenada and Carriacou, and friends and neighbours of Happy Hill, Tempe and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Aldwin James Mitchell, also known as Coot, and Brother Mitch of Happy Hill, who resided at Tempe St. George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Monica Charles, also known as Moons or Monique, of Harford Village, St. Andrew, died on December 14, 2021, at the age of 86. Monica will be lovingly remembered by her brother-in-law Dennis Paul and her many children, including Norris, Adrian, Thomas, Derek, Laura, Cheryl, Geneva, Anne-Marie, Anne-Gail, Rhonda and Tamika, daughters-in-law Kathleen and Laurel. She is also survived by many grandchildren, including Kellen, Kenda, Marcel, Evina, Karima, Kenisha, Kimon, Kawana, and Cameron. Great-grandchildren including Caden, Nathan, Keun, Kevin, Lemon, Ebony, Nicholas, Justin, Thalia, and Tristan. Other relatives and friends including the Charles and Hall families of Pomeroy St. David, the Douglas and St. Clair families of Harford Village, the Rennie family of Ford, the Walcott family of Ladigue, and friends and neighbours of Harford Village and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Monica Charles, also known as Moons or Monique, of Harford Village, St. Andrew, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Maud Jones George of Brazan, who resided at Happy Hill St. George, retired preschool teacher, passed away on Saturday 27th November 2021 at the age of 66. She was the mother of Tasha Jones Gooding, Kenny, Valentine and Valda Jones, and Valencia Thomas, grandmother of Kellyanne, Kendi, Cassie, Aaliyah, Kanisha, Kamari and Rayshard Jones and Benaiah Thomas, great-grandmother of Raiden Jones, sister of Joseph Jones, also known as Pisty, and Osford Jones, also known as Power in the USA, Cuthbert Jones, also known as Shaky, and Edris Tompkin, niece of Carol Harford and Edward Graves in England, aunt of Glenn O'Tompkin James, Deborah Gibbs, Judy Ann Tompkin, Janelle, Chantel, Junior and Anthony Jones in the USA, Collins Charles in England, Tyrone Charles and Marlon Tompkin, mother-in-law of Kellen Gooding, Rachel Jones, Melissa Phillip and Glenn Mapp, sister-in-law of Anne and Deborah Jones in the USA. Many other relatives and friends including teacher Ina, Christel Batiste, Lydia Gittins, Arlene, Mosika and Twine, Ova and Clayton Telesford and family, the priest, parishioners and members of the Uganda Martyrs Catholic Church prayer group, the Jones and Joseph families of Brazan, the Mitchell family of Brazan and Happy Hill, the Charles, Sandy and Jones families of Happy Hill, the McBurney family of Willis, the George and Bernard families of St. David, and friends and neighbours of Brazan and Happy Hill St. George. The funeral of the late Maud Jones George of Brazan, who resided at Happy Hill St. George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Reginald Daniel Howell, also known as Police, of Florida St. John, who resided at Mount Rich St. Patrick, passed away on Saturday 4th December 2021 at the age of 50. He was the son of Lucy, also known as Claire, and Ralston, also known as Bing Howell, father of Nikisha Glean and Miguel Gibbs, grandfather of 4, brother of Lisa, Kelly and Garvin Howell in Grenada, Kevin, also known as Old Motto, and Latoya Howell in the United Kingdom, nephew of Mona, Jean and Pauline Charles, Rolda Clark, Hildarine Benjamin Ryan, Selma Benjamin, Nell Howell, Sam Southwell, Leroy Benjamin and Dalton Sebastian, uncle of 13, granduncle of 4, brother-in-law of Cherry Ann Howell in the UK. Many other relatives and friends including Rosemary Levine, Milford Packett, Joseph Granger, Bod and Daniel Alexander, the Howell and Benjamin families in Antigua, the Charles family of Florida, and family and friends of Florida, Mount Rich, and surrounding areas, friends in Antigua, Canada, the USA, St. Croix, and France. The funeral service for the late Reginald Daniel Howell, also known as Police of Florida St. John, who resided at Mount Rich St. Patrick, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Darren Brandon Honoré, also known as Dominic Wise, Chubby, and Pucker, of Windsor Forest St. David, who resided at Gulf Course St. George, passed away on Thursday, December 9th, 2021, at the age of 26. The funeral arrangements for the late Darren Brandon Honoré, also known as Dominic Wise, Chubby, and Pucker, of Windsor Forest St. David, who resided at Gulf Course St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Dillion McMillan, also known as Fat Boy and Temptation, of Laton St. David, passed away on Tuesday, 21st December 2021, at the age of 28. The funeral arrangements for the late Dillion McMillan, also known as Fat Boy and Temptation, of Laton St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Teresa Velda Fleury, also known as Mama, and Velda Alexis, of Prospect Hall, Carriacou, passed away on Tuesday, 7th December 2021, at the age of 80. The funeral arrangements for the late Teresa Velda Fleury, also known as Mama, and Velda Alexis of Prospect Hall, Carriacou, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Clarice Alexander, also known as Claro, of Monthorn St. Andrew, a well-known market vendor at Grenville, passed away on Friday, 3rd December 2021, at the age of 81. The funeral arrangements for the late Clarice Alexander, also known as Claro of Monthorn St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, residing in Canada, passed away on Monday, 22nd November. The funeral of the late Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, who resided in Canada, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thanks for watching.
The Bible, this book, familiar to every person on the face of the earth today, gives us directions for our life. When death comes, there is great sorrow to the family and friends and loved ones of the one that has passed on. But if we put our trust in the Lord Jesus Christ and we follow the instructions of this book, we know we will meet again. We don't take it lightly. We don't take it for granted. There must be a decision, because without a decision, the decision is made to be separated from God. So put your trust in the Lord. Believe. The thief on the cross said, Lord, consider me. And Jesus said, today you would be with me this very hour. And they died together. So put your trust in the Lord, and God bless you during your time of grief and bereavement. Put your trust in the Lord.
needs a plan. Take my hand, our stories will find us. My Shandy Caravan, and there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My Shandy Caravan, and there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
Man. My name is Hollis Map. I perform around the world. And when I travel, I book with CaribJet.
Call CaribJet now. 100% Grenadian, operating 10 years plus.
Telephone number 439-4444 in Grenada or click caribjet.com. CaribJet, True Blue St. George's, the number one for travel.